Summer's winding down for the kids that got to go back to school. So we took this last weekend and took the kids one last little trip. And of course, on the way, I had to stop at a couple places. So let's take a look. So the place that we took the kids was in Pine Mountain, Georgia. It's called Wild Animal Safari, I think it's called. And you get there and you can do two things. You can either take your own vehicle through, which I do not recommend, or you can rent one of their cars. Now, the bad side of renting our cars is it does not have air conditioning, and they are just beat up old cars that have bars over the windows. And I'll show you why in a second. All right, so we are at the Wild Safari in Pine Mountain, Georgia, and this is our ride. Cool, huh? There's Jade. Get me. So this is you rent these vans to go through it, and you're gonna find out why. Last time we were here, we didn't rent a van, and they about got us. So when you drive inside, there are deer, there's pigs, there are buffalo, there's yaks, there's llamas, there is ostriches. There's all kinds of animals in there, and you buy the food, and the animals come right up to the car, and you feed them. The kids absolutely love it. Of course, on the way, I had to stop at one of my favorite places, and then on the way back, I had to stop at another one of my favorite places, and had some fantastic finds. So the first place I stopped at, I got this Lego Dimensions PS3 set. It is factory sealed. I know these aren't real popular, but whenever I find stuff like this, I pick it up. There's somebody out there that wants that. And somebody told me that Rugrats is making a comeback. I found this little Chucky did. He's cool. A little stack of PS2 games. Pirates of the Caribbean, Transformers the game, Indiana Jones Lego, King Kong, Mortal Kombat, Deadly Alliance. I can't keep these in. And SmackDown vs. Raw, 2007. I seen this and I just knew we had to have it. It's a Steve Irwin talking doll. It's hard to believe that he died. So we got another Spawn figure in the case. Lotus Warrior Angel. Bendable Three Stooges. These are cool. Now the packaging was coming undone in there, and I re-taped it down, but there's still, they got a little dust in there too. And then the last thing I got from that place was a Stomp'em Prime. So this next stuff I picked up all came from the same place, and this is a good lesson for everybody on ask questions, but always double check, because they don't know what they have sometimes. Alright, first thing we found there was this Batman animated series case. The case is in pretty good shape. It's got a couple holders in it. And then inside the case was all these Batman figures. Lots Lots of Batman. Batman for days. I think all these figures are from 1987 to like 93, 94. And next we have a Spider-Man case. Some of their little pieces and parts are still in there, but so these are the figures that were in it. Obviously the Marvel ones all right here. I thought he was cool. It's like a Spider-Man alien ripoff. He's really cool. And then in that case was also a Jordan starting lineup. Pretty awesome. And then they had this case. This case goes online for $75. Why, I don't know. But it does. And inside that case was all these wrestlers. Had a bunch of the finger wrestlers. You put them on your finger. And these little guys. Was that Yokozuna? And the last case that they had there was the C-3PO one. We have a bunch of Vader ones, but we don't have any of the C-3PO ones. And again, this case was full of vintage figures. Most of these we already had, but some of the ones that stand out are the Obi-Wan with his lightsaber. He's a little rough, but he still has his lightsaber. On R2-D2. It's a Yoda, Pac-Man I Yoda. He doesn't have anything but his belt. At least he has that. So all this stuff came from a place that told me that they didn't have any toys or old toys or video games. All this stuff. And I just kept looking, and this is what I found. If you like the content, please subscribe, give me a thumbs up. Hit that little bell so you get notifications whenever I upload a video. With Retro Reboot, I'm Dan. See ya.
Let go of everything.